السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يلا حيه ومرحبا ومسهلا، منورين البث والحتة والمكان، والله يتقبل منا ومنكم.
Awkward to see the performance the other day when they're trying to kind of reinvent themselves, right? The issue was that the switch up just never came. Really, for me, it's easy to sit here and say Miniboo needs to do better on some of these aggressive plays, but if that's being called by Nats, actually, somebody needs to call a breather, tell them to slow down and take stock of the situation.
Well, let's find out how this looks. Going into the first, it would be Team Liquid on the attack and NRG waiting with 3 on the defending side, top, mid.
Kiko here. We spotted out. Nats try and make progress here as Liquid try and just drift out through main. Kiko going to open up here. Miniboo down already.
Yeah, this is a tough start. And again, I do want to see how Miniboo slots in with that kind of spacing. And Mud has got a
ton of space.
Very informative too. Again, if you look at what, I don't know if he quite saw.
No.
I mean, but he's in such a great position.
Oh, here's it.
However, Camero's checked this. Ooh, and Wayne's the one to land it. All right, a little bit of hope there, kind of removing some of that, I guess, checkmate information. But Nats also was working on that A site, allowing this later rotation.
Found space on the other side of Madder, progressing forwards. Nats will be here to greet NRG in mid.
Does he get to slip in? Oh, the smoke's just dropped, and he does get caught by Ethan there, just trying to slip a little bit deeper. Papo! Back-to-back, big damage done, leaving Scuba in a 1v3. Spike is down, so he's got a time limit on this one.
Sheriff, so a chance to open up here, but already revealed.
Look who's in the corner. Wayne waiting. Scuba, your chances. It's a matter of moments. Ooh, that was a little shaky there, but great stuff from Liquid. I thought, with what we saw from Marder there, that push through, that would have been enough to pretty much determine the round.
Yeah, I mean, the triple stack towards top mid, Triddle. But again, just leaving a gap. Marder comes forward, and unfortunately, Nats, again, it goes without saying, he's going to find this space. Able to get right behind on A site and punish that aggression. Beautiful read from Nats. Liquid on the board early on here. And to be honest, low-hanging fruit, sure, but you're looking for some of these aggressive, fast and loose rounds to go in Liquid's favor. You're going to expect them to dust off a pretty bitter loss previously.
And look, I feel like the story of this event so far has been discipline and playing together, not taking silly risks or making silly mistakes. And a round like this, I want to keep my eye towards Liquid. Good positioning from NRG, and it's traded again. Marder and Ethan doing enough damage that it's got my attention.
Look at Nats' HP.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. He comes away barely alive, but he's in the right place to catch Kiko if he does take his eyes off the prize. Brock. Next layer of contact towards Camo, who does have the Bulldog, and Nats being the safe pair of hands, making sure that regress towards Elbow is never going to get more than that initial start. And that's good work from Liquid, that nice freeze there, making sure they caught the aggression.
Again, you can see both teams trying to find this space. Lucky to even go away with the round here, considering a 2 for 2. NRG unfortunately just can't get to those weapons, capitalize on the further damage, so Liquid with a comfortable start here. Well invested in terms of the Bulldogs here, and obviously Sheriffs to round out for the bonus. No notable old progress here, so won't see anything to convert. We're going to try and play an off angle here. Madder again posturing up.
Yeah, they're so happy to go aggressive, and the timing is just sublime. Great trade for Camo to not let middle basically fall into the hands of NRG, but it's going to spur on the site here. Kiko clean with it. That's Wayne gone. And again, they are working with a couple of Bulldogs here, a Sheriff or two, so it's far from the perfect purchase. So Purple and Miniboo, can you do anything more with this? There's a lot of bodies here, and there is a flank.
Yeah, Scuba wrapping already. Might just catch Miniboo on the corner. Spotted here. They could run him down.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give it a try. Miniboo. Oh, he's still not landed the shot though, and Scuba, you're not meant to win that. 10 HP, and he is just keeping them on their toes. Purple would love to clear this, but Scuba, the 10 HP hero. No right to be doing that.
We'll keep 4 rifles as well, so Liquid not able to convert much damage here. Apply further pressure to the finances. Mada so ballsy. Swing this. Again, those are the sort of plays NRG need to make. Don't allow Nats to set up early. Nice! So well to find that first onto Miniboo. Yet to get on the board. Again, all eyes go towards him in terms of these new compositions, or this new approach, I should say, from Liquid.
I'm just so excited to see this kind of like Nats, Ethan head-to-head. I think they're both great IGLs in this sort of meta as well. It still suits them somehow both. Nat's brilliant, obviously, and the ability that he's done to be able to bring this roster up to this level already is incredible. But again, on the other side, you don't normally see a team who win champs bounce back and still adapt well enough to new metas and new looks. And again, it's credit to both on this side, but a much more patient round here.
Yeah, Liquid anticipating NRG being a little more proactive here. Maybe just on the back of Nats.
ايه لابد الديزاين ها؟
Drone won't confirm anything towards B. I mean, already a TP sent across by Mada, who's still patrolling mid.
Yeah, they're going to have to dig a lot deeper, Liquid, if they do want to get further info, or they go in blind and hope for the best. Maybe they can put it together as they go in, but they still have the dart, I guess, with Purpo, so...
كيف 2-1 التصويت إن شاء الله نتقفل.
Bide their time. There we go. Miniboo towards site. Great reveal. That is great utility usage as Miniboo wants to try and work off that. But Scuba still holding his ground. And Marder never going to let it slip. It's down to Purple and Miniboo. And they are surrounded. Great damage. Liquid finding stability on the site. But Kiko now knocking at the door. Can't take the fight. Miniboo outdoes him. But
Ethan كروس هذه كروسيرات اللي يجي يلعبها.
For Miniboo. And great damage on Purpo. But Ethan still, it's going to be hard to get past or consider Miniboo at this point. He was quick to this. He had a look, but that's not enough to deal with Miniboo. That side take was lovely. What a back and forth there.
I mean, Marder just coming straight forward here when Liquid actually struggled to scale forwards to capitalize on this reveal. It's a crucial kill by Marder to just slow things down here. You see here in the kill feed, everything goes for NRG.
شفتها كل اليوم مكرونة عشاي.
A few players getting towards
مع كورونا.
on site.
Purpo's having a bit of a performance already.
والله بيضجيهم هاي اليوم ما قصروا.
Really key. As you said, NRG kind of won that first wave.
Yeah, definitely.
بسم الله.
Fine looking. Ooh, a bit shaky now.
الله يعافيكم.
Light shield starting to be.
أتمنى خسارة الفريق اللي مصوت له.
Gonna get first contact. Miniboo's in, disrespecting the utility, and Scuba.
حلوة Miniboo.
Miniboo sharp on it today.
يفوزون براوندين هونهم.
NRG with yet to find an ability to slow this down.
We've got the identification on one here. Camo walking the smoke though, up close and personal, shut down.
Yeah, that was risky. But Miniboo still put in some work
here,
keeps safety on that CT side, and only Marder and Ethan alive. A lot of damage taken for Marder.
Ethan on a stinger as well.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just the checkmate, man. He's got you all day. Okay, 4-1 Liquid. You got my attention here.
Rolling that same execution once more, going to force an adjustment on the side of NRG. Again, Mada here having to utilize a much earlier TP.
All that pathing.
Yeah. Miniboo does really well.
Well,
to find Scuba fast enough where it creates that panic, right?
Yep.
Said, unfortunately, previous round, Mada's exploring towards me, and he's got the TP all the way towards backside. I have to switch that up now. Maybe consider a different rotation here.
فعلا هذا كلام ما أقرأه لمصلحتي عشان أكمل البث وأنا مروق، وبعض الناس أسكبهم وبعض الأسئلة أسكبها فعلا والله، ليس أكذب، لكن في هذه نادرة تصير، يعني مثلا في البث 10 مرات أسويها. بس حاليا لأنك تعرف الحين توقعاتي. اوكي انت تقول توقعات مو تمني. اتوقع 2-1 لنرجي. تمني تيم ليكويد 2-0. اختربوا فوز تيم ليكويد.
I guess we'll get contact early enough that somebody else can swing onto this angle, but I'll argue the range is just going to suit Liquid down to a T. Actually, Purpo will catch it, yeah, spot here.
I think that's Ethan who got caught. Maybe actually trying to encourage this a little bit, trying to play in Marder, but the diligence is there. We're not seeing sloppy sight takes now, but it could still get scary. This is a stack, right? And they are going in somewhat blind here. Through a choke point, there's every opportunity for Brock to do this. It ain't smooth sailing yet.
Oh, just that's Hunter's Fury pop.
And that's
that
going to
Camo?
put Camo. Oh, he's alive. Now, how long? Brock seen. Scuba removed. It's a formality.
لو ذبحها بالألف صوبة كان يمكن أقول لك راوند راح.
Yes.
كلنا تيون. إيه حبيبي ناتس، حبيبي عندنا مع المسلمين.
From Nats to just hold on to what they've got. And Hunter's Fury, unfortunately, has to be diverted towards main. Could have really eaten Liquid alive in that choke
وش
point.
تمنياتك؟
Near the combo.
أغبي. أنت منين تسمع؟
And another shock dart to follow through.
قلتها 17 مرة. نسوي لك فحص.
So they're still going to have a very, very stacked ult cycle here coming into round 7. Yes, there's ults on the other side, but it's a TP for Ethan. Doesn't really
توك جاي.
much.
أتمنى تيم ليكويد.
To help with the throne here. Okay, yeah, Ethan's going to remove that. Still going to try and play in Kiko. And they don't like it. They've got the ult orm. They don't need to go any further. They can kind of backpedal from this, but
ماهر أنتو شو ملي مدرسك جغرافيا.
Overextend here. And Liquid kind of toying with tempo, taking their time across the map, holding space, not leaving anything to chance.
Nobody's shown on the side of NRG towards B either. Rock with a late drone.
داغستان داخل روسيا يا شيبة. بالله صدق.
Camo going to be able to open up the B site with his ultimate.
And last time around, there was no real
Didn't spot Marder.
ability, and Marder gets away with murder. Miniboo's gone down. Hunter's Fury from further away, but Marder just in between these players. Dividing and conquering. Camo though, answering back, and he thought he had stability. It wasn't the case.
بس ما كان يدري انه معه ولا لا. شوفوا ناتس وين. شوفوا الميني ماب.
TP's not noted.
Ethan, that's going to be the spike. Nats' luck becomes predictable at this point. Can he do anything else with it? Looking at Brock's
20
position,
seconds.
I think they already know it. And that spike just feels like a mile away.
Maybe a chance to remove a weapon here. Kiko popped his blades as well, but they've already finished. NRG just tucked in now. That's unfortunately out of options and out of time.
بيحاول يطيح أسلحة ناتس لأن عنده فلوس.
Kiko even posted up on this. Just gave it up.
Okay, round will fizzle out there, but again, that took a lot of good positioning and right timing from Marder, it felt like.
Unfortunately, Camo just not
see
checking.
Kiko pop his ult by accident?
I think he popped it earlier on in the round. I'm fairly sure. I think maybe just the right click at the end.
تكفى فكنا من أسمر. من الاس ام ار ابو خالد. يا اخي انا ماني متعمد اني اجي اقول عند الكام. ابغى ابعد المايك بعدين عادي صوت اكل يا اخي. ايش قومك انت مره يا نصاب. ذا اللي يقول يفكر من الاسمر يشوف ذوليك اللي ياكلون 15 سمكه في جلسه واحده. الكوريين. ذا هو نفسه. بس عشاني انا محلي قال ما اتحمل.
He has to do a lot of work here, but similar to be said on the other side for Miniboo, who's found a bit of space through middle, gets held towards the site. Scuba in between a rock and a hard place, found his body to drop. That's Miniboo gone. Big damage from Scuba, great. Slippery work from NRG and some of these site execs.
Able to force Scuba deep enough though that the pit will fall, so we'll open up the choke point here.
هذيك بسم الله ولي واخره تونا عينه علي.
He doesn't like the unknown. It's going to allow Nats to play in though. He's got a bit of a window of chance, but with the pre-fire on the corner, it's going to draw the eyes instantly. It's on the main pack of players, but look who's behind them. And look who's to the side. Brock takes away Wayne. Spike plant can't be defended. NRG just smothering the site.
Second round من NRG.
Much better read of the situation here. NRG able to get a couple of freebies.
نزل مقاطع اسمر فيها مشاهدات والله حول المحتوى بس بلا واتش بارتي بلا هم. اليوم عندنا
as a window of chance, but as soon as this smoke expires,
قنديل البحر تحط شوية ملح.
And I think it's something that Des was talking about, though, that I think that NRG are one of the teams that are very good at, once they've figured you out, they are great at keeping that in mind. They are really, really good at then just making it hard and then put it onto Liquid to adapt back. I think they got a little stuck in the mud before, but we know the capability is there. We just need to see it in effect. Now, at this point, they're kind of swinging roundabout of momentum. NRG, even only at 3 rounds, I think they've got that solution in mind. Here's the time for the answer back. This is when we get to figure out if Liquid can adapt on the fly. Now, until this point, we have seen that Liquid did have quite decent success towards that B site, take some nice small variation in how they were scaling through. This time around, though, I'm seeing Kiko potentially
ما في
going
ضفعة.
to be a problem. And Marder here as well.
تبغى
Early check. Marder's got the info. Does he get
يلا.
caught or can he slip away?
Actually tagged up, 30 HP. Is able to get out. And Kiko now has to respect this with how deep Marder's TP is. So we get a full 5v5 here. The pit will lay out over the plant as well.
Yeah, really nice take from Liquid, just scaling into that front site perfectly, forcing away Marder, denying any picks coming in from Kiko as Camo's curiosity is there! Scuba, how did you get to them? When did he get Wayne in that? So then Miniboo's got to catch that cross. Good punish on one, but they're slipping through to sight. Nats now needs to come into effect, as does Purpo. Miniboo's got two to hand.
Miniboo لا
A
كانوا
valiant
كمل
attempt, but
سبري.
down to two. Purpo and Nats on the site itself. Purpo on the free fire.
Yeah,
Gets
Baba, كيف ما
checkmated by
ذبحته؟
Kiko, leaving it all down to Nats. The man who can be ice cold.
ونت.
Just gets caught at the end by Scuba.
بغبو كيف ما ذبح بغبو.
Bloody hell though.
الله
What a
يحفظك علي.
battle for the site.
موفق.
And it's just a little overzealous to come out of the back of this pit. Again, the reveal is
يستر عليك.
there. I think maybe there's a question mark about exactly where that shipping container is. Doesn't go for the spam. And unfortunately then it's just, there's too many targets, right? A little bit of a panic moment, but Scuba catching Wayne exactly the same. Look where Camo
رسالة
is.
وين؟
No man's land then. Ooh. And the difference that could have made to have Camo there, right? If he was in the right place for it.
Maybe reading that a couple of these bodies are cycling back through mid,
Yeah,
not
could have
through
been.
spawn, but there's effectively
okay.
5 members of NRG where Camo swings.
Oh, that was quick.
Here.
That was quick. So we'd seen Marder testing middle a couple of times, playing for the smoke. This time around, posting up Kiko on the angle instead.
Now, yeah, less to purchase here, but does have a Guardian. Has got
Made it
all the
pretty
way,
far.
yeah.
And completely...
Oh, no!
That's unlucky, really. Wayne, gonna do well to get one back, and it makes that B site seem a little bit more feasible, but there's still Scuba. Oh! That's a shot. Wayne, you've made this one feel possible. And this time, Nat's playing with the pack as well. He's not separated from the others. You can see the turn of attention from Marder, potentially positioned to try and catch where Nats may be. And now you find out, turning back towards middle. As Scuba's position. Oh, he's gone away with it here. Yeah, just going to be caught. Nats trying to get towards sight. They're holding those deeper lines, making it really hard to break through further.
I mean, Wayne's got the TP here. He can get a plant on A, for sure. 15 seconds away from another smoke. Does have the paranoia, so a chance here for Wayne to clutch up. Something you've done many times back in the Yumi A towards the end of kickoff.
How's he want to play it?
Mid.
Well, they're going straight middle. Wayne, this would be magic
No!
for you. The timing, the smoke goes out, but he's back. He's got down one.
Yes!
Once more! Wayne! Gorgeous work in the clutch. Finding both players, starting this round and ending it.
رجعهم للجيم. كمنتل المنتل انضغط من 3 راوندات الأخيرة.
Almost becoming a trademark in the clutch. A trade here from Miniboo.
والله
Finds
وين.
the kill onto Brock as well.
One enemy remaining.
And the spacing here, I don't think NRG expected them to be so deep towards double doors. Massive clutch for Wayne.
That's an X factor I wasn't expecting to see there, but beautiful, beautiful stuff. And NRG's reaction is to go for a walk. So they're going to try and get elbow control while Liquid eye up the site itself. How far does Kiko go? There are players watching this.
Far enough.
Okay, Purpo very diligent, but Miniboo's been let off the leash. There's 2 players to far. Yeah, he's starting to feel that rhythm now.
والله ماني بو قاعد
And a ton of space to
يعوض
move into.
ده.
2 freebies here, and Liquid
Goblins.
now to take the side. Kiko nearly catching wind of somebody.
Ooh.
Will find Camo.
Yeah,
ما
that was
توقعت
quick.
بيجيبه والله.
That was quick. But does it change the outcome now? Gonna note Miniboo and potentially one on the site, so they've got great information. They found 3 players from this. To try and pry them out of these positions is certainly not easy, and Ethan's a little bit further away. Maybe that paranoia about Nats is still there.
Nats is in his own buy phase, still just waiting. Again, that's what's slowing down this retake here for NRG.
A great time by it. You kind of have to
أرحب
respect
جزي
it,
هلا
right? You've got
بالشيخ.
to keep it in mind, but Miniboo's gone down. Ethan gonna find another.
Oh.
It's Wayne
Oh,
again.
شوفه.
Back-to-back impact now for the man, leaving Kiko to try and get these last 2 players, but Nats kind of seals this deal. And Wayne looking
Wayne,
to
let's have a
punish
look
on
at
the
Wayne.
way out. Kiko, you don't get to keep it. Brilliant stuff there from Liquid, stabilizing in the post plant.
Back-to-back rounds, as you said, from Wayne. Liquid starting to build a little bit of momentum. NRG try exploring the map, and again, it's just a little bit of space for Miniboo to find. Unfortunately, they can't catch. What?
It's nice. It is nice.
Super talented individual, and a really slow start to kick off with, again, questions around the move. Coming in basically a match later, but became so clutch towards the end of kickoff. Continuing that form. Put outside A once more for NRG. Anticipating
بيال الشاهد الحين.
further aggression. Wasn't a confirmation in the previous round.
لاست راوند 7-5 ولا 8-4. سكوبا قلت. بروك عنده الت.
Walkabouts.
ايثن اذا اخذ كل يقدر يسوي روتيت ولا ياخذ اورب اذا بغى. بربو عنده الت، يعني البوست عند تيم ليكويد بيكونوا كويس، بس شلون بيذبحون سكوبا؟ درون
Already got a TP over here as well.
سكوبا
There's no
اذا ذبح
double doors
من يبوه.
Ooh, Hunter's Fury and vulnerability, that's an issue. Liquid, looking like they're in the blender. Camo's made it forward, but he's very alone. The others can't make it out of the pit.
Brute force into the pit. On this choke point, Wayne tagged up. Okay, we'll take him down to 1 immediately, and Kiko's already in the backlines here.
He's hurt Nats. Yeah, that's been called out. And Kiko's position is just perfect. Perfect work.
يلا اعلان.
Yeah, for Liquid, just
7-5.
Yeah, flawless end here for
وجيكم اعلان
NRG.
الهاف.
Again, there was no contingency towards double doors here. If you're reading this as a
يلا بنزل
solo
صحن
hold behind the
الأكل
pit,
وبجيكم.
wasn't really enough focus shift towards the back side of it.
Yeah, we've seen the kind of the tales of two halves in one at this point. 5-7, a very close affair. Don't go too far away.
One enemy remains. Down mid.
Nice! Good shit, boys. Nice, boys.
Put Liquid into an awkward position, right? Do you adopt the same approach that clearly didn't work previously here on the defense? How proactive will it be? Pistol round to go by here, an immediate walk down mid. Crunch towards double doors. Scuba and Ethan. Both tucked into a Nats-esque position.
Well, NRG have just walked A and seen nothing. But the problem is the spike
Well, they
goes
faked
towards B.
They faked the plant. They're going to catch Brock.
Brock. Couldn't quite make it around the corner, so Liquid's 3 stack of players patrolling the map, and then if you're Kiko, you're on the wrong side of the map and you've got a 3v5 to hold.
This fight towards spawn is going to be crucial to NRG's success.
How much time can they even buy in this to allow for someone like Kiko to come into effect? That's what I'm mostly wondering. How long can you wait? They've cost a lot of time, very, very slippery.
Liquid need to pick up the pace here.
Well, yeah, the longer this goes on, the more that Kiko can actually do something with this. The smokes are starting to be invested as Camo starts to clear. Down on 45 and Miniboo's pretty low as well. They got to get moving. Great stall on the paranoia. Keep in mind Kiko finally pulls the trigger for Purpo. Nats doing what's necessary, and now there's problems, Kiko! You're not going to do this to your own team! Oh, I think you just might be! 4 kills! I thought you were too late, but you were perfectly on time!
Great adjustment from NRG to leave this open plant, open up the possibilities for such an egregiously late lurk
That
from
felt
Kiko.
foul, man.
Again, just easy pickings for him here.
Easy one taps. All 3 easy one taps.
Yeah,
Clean.
yeah.
Crisp,
I was giving you
clean
benefit of the
blocks.
doubt, but I wouldn't say one tapped.
Okay, just pistols out for Liquid this time. No real stack either, but Wayne's going to hear all of this. They're a little ahead of the paranoia though, so they're not going to have to respect it too much. And I think he got spotted. Great attempt by Miniboo, and it's landed the shot. But then it kind of
خذ البستول NRG.
Probably get too much more than that. So it's just the classics to remain.
والحين اتاك بي وبلانت. اوكي.
Spike
Definitely,
planted.
even with limited
الله يستر.
investment.
ولو معهم فانتوم فاندل ونكست بروك بيطلع هو ايثن فاندلز. لو هذا الباي الوسخ. اتوقع فالورانت يا عيال في حركه حلوه يسوونها تدون الشيء، يخلونك مهما صار ما تقدر تلعب فاندل او فانتوم. فهمت الفكره؟ يعني شفت الفلوس اللي تجيك لما تفوز الا اذا انت مسيف. ما انت مسيف. اوه فهمت الفكره؟ فهمت الفكره بوصل لكم اياها. يعني انت ايش اللي يجيب لك فلوس؟ ايش اللي يجيب لك فلوس؟ فوز الراوند يجيب لك فلوس صح؟ ذكروني صحوا لي اذا انا غلطان. زرعه السبايك تجيب لك فلوس والكلات تجيب لك فلوس. الكل عليه 50 او 150 ناسي، السبايك عليه 300، وفوز الراوند ما ادري كم يعطي. لا حسبه للتيم اوفرول. تمام؟ واللي يخسر راوند اذا مات ياخذ فلوس. فخلاصة الكلام ان الفلوس اللي تجيك ودي يقللون منها مره، او يرفعون اسعار الاسلحه شوي. والله اتكلم صادق، يصير اللعب على الايكونومي مهم جدا. لان حرام تيم يجي يلعب ايكول عشان يطلع الراوند الثالث باي، يجيك تيم اوريدي شاري فانتوم وفاندل ومع يوتلين. فهمت؟ يسكبون اليوتل بعض الناس، يعني يخلي مع السيجنتشر ابيلتي، لان السيجنتشر ابيلتي مو بفلوس الا اذا السيجنتشر ابيلتي خلوها بفلوس. مثلا زي سوفا دارت يرجع له بس لازم تشتريه ويخلي له قيمه كذا يحدون او الحركه الاولى اللي انا قلتها. لا ذي زفت. اوكي اجل ارجع على الاساس انك تخلي السيجنتشر ابيلتي موجود انه شيء اساسي بس. يب. اذا راح ذا راوند للNRG المشكله NRG يلعب بونس ومع فاندل وفانتوم ترى 3 4 رايفلز. افكار اتمنى ما تطبق. مو بكل ما اقول انا صح. اوكي اذا انت تشوف انها ما هي بحلوه خلاص لا تطبق. ركز بالجيم. لا انا ما اركز بالجيم.
Wayne's got a smoke up. I think he's just going to put that on the spike now. There goes the paranoia. Spray in, not going to get it. Walk the smoke. Yes. Wayne goes out. Another tap. He now knows both players. He can't find the shot. Team Liquid off the back of Nats there.
Come back.
Very, very close. A little bit dicey on the swing out of the smokes here. A chance for Scuba to isolate a low HP Wayne and then reset for Purpo.
ايش قاعد يقول؟
Nats. So he's laying down the law a little bit there. Again, he makes this doable.
لازم اجله.
And we saw how hard it was for even Sony's players on the other side of things to try and hold that site down with the burst, right? So credit to Nats for showing again that brilliance, that capability.
You got the dash, the TP, actually the TP from Ethan as well into
that.
So a ton of pressure.
اوتلو يدمرهم. سكوب راح اوتلو.
Still gets 3.
He's an incredibly good player. Again, those three get them very much back in the driving seat here. By now in play though for NRG. And it's direct in approach as they do look to try and take this A side. But once again, Nats is here. This man is present. The Dark going to reveal a little bit of info, but not everything. That's big though. But the timing, Marder on the swing out. Oh, that's beautiful from Marder. Basically saving them. I thought Liquid were teed up. Where have you got 3 from? Systematic destruction in his hands.
خلاها.
Scuba and Brock
كانت 5v3 5v2.
Purpo sitting pretty. He needs to hit that reload surely at some point.
2 bullets.
Full faith. Nah.
There we go. NRG freezing.
Smoke إذا راح بتتقروش برضه.
Paralyzed by fear at the sake of what Purpo's just done. But caught on the back pedal.
Yeah. Really looking for Liquid to reset. It looked like Wayne was halfway out of the site here. Towards a rotation. Orb will go up here. Wayne, can he catch?
Oh, he's so close now. He's got a really good idea, but the timing. Oh my God.
He was waiting.
Scuba. How are you checking that?
And
You're a
Wayne
lucky
just
boy.
slipping through. A little bit of a delay there as well on the kill, but Scuba with a fantastic catch.
الغريب انه رجع شيكه ما مسك مد.
It felt like with that dart coming in, but then
الغريب.
Marta bailing them out, but then Purpo
هي الجيم
answers
سنس يا
right
شيخ.
back. This is unbelievable. Look at these coming in here. Oof.
Beautiful stuff.
That's not my teammate.
There's an intruder.
Okay, well, the ults that we were talking about are now in play, right? Kiko's got his, Marta's got his. On the other side, Purpo's managed to get theirs early, but they don't really have the buy behind it. He's got a Vandal. That's it.
Quick glance out to mid. Nothing spotted here, but Liquid's still going to try and make a little bit of pressure for Purpo
ناتس
to
ما
shine
تخاف.
on this hero rifle.
مسلم البي اللي له الحاله ومع شورتي.
Potentially getting his ultimate here, actually catching the paranoia. It's a big piece of info. The Liquid were about to descend on A main.
بيسوي رهيت اي NRG.
Snap dart going to come through. Supportive smoke here from Wayne, going to allow Nats a little window.
Ooh, I like that. So
عودي فل دبليو.
Great calling from Ethan there, just being really
والله قايل
heads
لكم
up
بسوي
about it
ريت
all.
اي.
It's a quick rotation from Team Liquid. They're not completely out of this one, but again, super slippery work.
Great catch on the rotation.
قهر. العلم اذا ذبحوا الجت.
That's actually here very early on.
Yeah, they've made it here
No sound
exceptionally
cue.
quick, so might be in a little bit of trouble for Kiko there. Yeah, he is. Going to be punished by Nats. Going to need to see a bit more to get my attention in this round, as NRG should, if they don't go walking into smokes or not checking their
ناتس ثالث ثاني. مخرج.
Still doing damage.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Still a rifle here for Purpo.
ما في سموك عطى سموك.
I'm paying attention. I'm very
تكفى
much
بسرعة،
paying
أيوة.
attention because suddenly we're in a 1v3 that should never have been, and Liquid have made something out of nothing.
Nice.
And can't do anything about it.
اقسم بالله نايس 2 كيلز من ناتس في المين.
They're close, but
لو
they've
ما
got it. I
جابها
mean, Liquid.
انا اقول لك العلم عنده اذا ذبحوا الجت بعدين لا ناتس خذ الشرف. اقسم بالله ومسلم. تخيل انه الثقه اللي فيه قاعد بيه الحاله سولو مع شورتي. سولو
On the cloud burst.
يلعب بالسموك.
Again, just drawing the eyes that
نايس.
switch in several different positions here.
That's how we play the game, okay? Amazing nothing.
يسعد لي
Point to
روح.
me on a sheriff is kind of filthy.
Look at this ult cycle for Liquid as well.
Where's all that come from? I felt like before it was literally just the two
Yeah, a
for
couple of people
NRG.
like 3 or 4 away, and now very well stacked.
Oh, this is sick. If we're getting this quality game between the two, I'm all aboard. Great calling, great approaches, ults on either side. But look at the surround here. This is not comfortable for NRG, so they want some safety. They want to carve a path. Ults back and forth. A little bit of chip, but not enough to write home about. Purpo sending his...
يا اخي تبغى تذبح الزق.
Yeah, that's a little rough for
That's down to
Nats.
18 HP.
And
حلوة.
Ooh, Camo, that had to have been quick from his side of things. So a 4v4 post plant. Kiko's got his ult out. They're trying to find some security at least towards A main. But
هذا عميل هذا.
Oh, what did I say? Oh, I've lied, but it's fine. Liquid's still just going to be clearing house here. Camo is on it. Made up for it in the end. After a little bit of a messy start.
ناتس
Liquid has
قوم لا
the read.
تنبربوا شوي.
Double
قول
digits
له
now.
you don't know I
Wide
am
open
you know
sight for
HB.
NRG, but again, not able to find a kill because Liquid are trying to capitalise on the back of Camo's ultimate. Yeah, beautiful here to catch Scuba. Not so much here, but as you said,
قروشة.
made up for it
حلوة
with
من
his
كامو
flash.
والله.
Good. It's huge from Liquid.
NRG in a really
تايم
weird
اوت ولا
spot now.
ما
'cause
ما افهم.
if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't a great
مع
buy.
مدخل وسات بيلت الفايبر.
Sure. And they haven't exactly found comfortable plants though.
Nope. Now Liquid are really getting into a rhythm here.
Well, tempering the aggression much nicer today than what we saw previously. It's not just
قول له ابسولوت
rinse and
سينما.
repeat over and over again. Although
قول
that
له
probably
ابسولوت
is still
سينما.
in the back of their minds. See a set piece here from NRG towards B side.
يجيك واحد راسه مربع يقول ايه فكك ملاجي الا وركز على الام.
We're seeing this many stingers. Yeah, I think they're considering.
خل
it here.
رافعه خلني في الشيء اللي انا احبه.
Let's see if they get the opportunity for it though, right? Like, is that even something they can try and bank on. Camo is here. Wayne's paranoia is really good. And look at this crunch. Liquid instantly just compound the problems. They try and divide between them.
متعة يا جيل متعة. إذا قلت شيء وتوقعت شيء وقرأت شيء تحس إنك
Left gasping for breath. Liquid full standing.
Couple of low sense checks there. Both Ethan and Miniboo, but
even Miniboo's grinning at that one. I think he knows it.
Up to 11. NRG obviously on a lesser buy now will be in a much better position. Running out of mouse pad for sure.
عذب الفنان هذه.
This one could effectively decide it here. Will be Liquid potentially finding 12 and NRG off kilter with some of these key ultimates.
يا أخي ما أحب هذه الكلمة. لا تمزح فيها.
Trying to split through middle towards the A site.
كأنك تقول لي أمعة.
On guard duty, going to see the first falls away. Doesn't want to outstay his welcome on that angle. Marder into play though, going to isolate Nats and take him out of the equation. Liquid held back by CT. It's all very one-dimensional on the play back through. Miniboo trying to be slippery on this, hard to find, but it's going to be Purpo putting up some numbers, but NRG brute forces.
NRG لأن هذا الباي حقه كويس. أوكي. النكست إذن أنا أتوقع شوف يريد. إذا ضبط أبغى $1,000,000. العلم كالتالي. نكست راوند NRG بيسوي بلاي سواء كان سبلت ميد A وهذا في الغالب اللي بيصير. حلو. أو كونتاكت بي أيا كان البلاي بيكون فيك. عشان أومن ألت أتوقع سواء كان سبلت A أو كونتاكت بي. في الغالب أنا أقول لكم سبلت A في الغالب. عموما احتمال يروحون تبي باك للبي.
Kiko
blinded there, by the way.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, give me the replay. Let me see that one again. But it's going to be battle at the doors. And it is won by Purpo. Pop flash bye-bye. Team Liquid avenge their fallen
سبلت A أصلا إنه المشروع قبل لا يبدأ طارت $1,000,000.
I will always pay it just enough credit.
أني صرت.
Could be seen Marder trying to work ahead here. Camo can't quite find Marder yet. And Marder's found them. Gonna go 1-for-1 on the trade. And Brock now down to the 1-for-1. Wayne's been sick at this. He has been clutch as hell, but not now. Brock back in action, baby. NRG are up to 10. Show me that start.
Yeah, I was going to say, just
again.
on the back of this opener.
طيب.
On the flash, a little late.
طيب خلصنا.
Just ahead of it.
1 2.
Again, Purpo looking lethal in some of these situations.
يا والله تفرقوا تسبلتوا.
The safe pair of hands.
شوري أمن يدزها بي ناتس يرجع اي اللي بيعطي فرصة زيادة. ناس لازم يرجع بي. ناس يرجع اي. سريع ود وين بي مع يورو. أو ناس يقول له خذ كنترول ايمين. يو هاف تو تيك كنترول ايمين. صدقني ما انت احط ميوت للبث.
But Miniboo, Old's there. Nat's still alive. Camo's still alive. No plan yet. They're pausing. They're trying to just catch this pressure. Soaked it up for now. Pop flash turned. Back into the action. 1-for-1 we go. Down to the 3v2. Kiko's the one to be the difference.
Wait a minute. Nats.
Where is Nats? Kiko's attention. I saw him turn just to look behind.
إذا اليورو صار غبي وراح تبي اوت طيب ما سواها.
Might be the death of him. How does he do it? He's already been seen tagged up in the fight. NRG.
حلين بيفوز تيم ليكويد. حلين. حلو. 3 A ناتس منهم ومن يروح بي مع اليورو. واضح. هذه 1. 2 من غير اتكلم من غير الالتيات. ان ناتس يكول يفايتون ايمين. سوفا ياخذ يعطيهم ريفيل 1 واي يلعبون التو دو ليست. واضح. والسوفا يرجع يمسك من الدور وناتس يكون ستيل في البي. جت يورو مين؟ جت مين؟ جت كيكو. والله حسب كيكو مع تيم ليكويد صدعت الزبده. يلعبون ايوه بس انه ما سوى ولا ضفعه. لا ذي ولا ذي بيسلم الجيم شكله. بيلعبون دي. اتمنى والله كان الفكره الكنترول والله الثلاثه.
coming out of this
والله
timeout,
ثلاثة
just
كانت
going to full
الفكرة.
commit. You can see the pings
يلا
and the
مشي يلا.
investment from Scuba. Like you said, that point of weakness they're looking to exploit.
It's one thing to know it might be coming, it's another to try and handle it, right? That's what I want to see. What is the game plan now from Liquid in this timeout?
والله تقدر.
Shoulder up on main, I guess. Make them work for their dinner.
حلو 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 حلو.
Hunter's Fury and Scuba's got camo.
لا.
Oh dear, that
لا.
could be everything. Brock's just absolutely battered them.
No
that
smoke.
was off the rip. That was the attempt
Nuts.
made from Liquid to play a bit more aggressive, a bit more attentive towards A main.
The paranoia lands here, but Camo still punished on the peak. Full 5v3.
مفروض انه ياخذ ال...
and mini boost still here towards A site.
يا اخي حكوا من
Purpo, you're going to need some big shots here.
اوكي.
Lean on the first. but
لازم يطيح الوالي يفوزون في الدورس. ما في الا كذا. اي استلج مني بو، ما في الا هذا الحل. يا تستلج يا تضفع فيها. ضفع فيها.
You said it perfectly. They've got that system just down here. And that's once again last alive. He was obviously trying to keep control of the rest of the map. Putting faith in all other players on his side, but now it's down to him. This could be 12 for NRG. They want this one. Spamming out the smoke. Gonna see Brock towards main. He's caught. And he is dead. NRG, they found a pressure point and they are not relenting.
just dismantle this aggression once more. 4 in a row. Like I said, the buy back in here from Liquid. Okay, well, you can't really fault Camo on that. I didn't exactly catch the timing, but Scuba with daylight robbery.
Yeah. 4 in a row. And now the problem, you can see that NRG already reading this nice deep default just in case they try and get over aggressive.
Look at the scopes. Kiko, Scuba, and Ethan all looking to punish this buy now. All light shields. On the side of Liquid, Hunter's Fury is there. Wayne, one away from not really any bailouts here in terms of the buy. It's only going to be Purpo and Miniboo that get true rifles here. NRG just lying in wait. Happy to let this one breathe a little bit, force Liquid to maybe take the initiative, but a much tighter hold here towards the sights from Liquid.
Yeah, and this late creep back towards A, the offset of timing, maybe changing the read. And it's on Wayne and Camo again. This is a hard predicament. Here comes the utility. They know what's coming. Can they keep control this time? Wayne wants to stand his ground, but he has a flood of players coming his way. TP towards site. They've already divided. They've already conquered. NRG are in. This time, Purpo's dropped a body. Brock's gone down, but unaware. And now with 2 big kills.
3v2,
it's down to 2v2. It's not over yet. Nats is on the way, but Purpo has to live. 40 HP. He's being hunted down. Keiko burying Liquid. He's made it to the site, but has to walk through the corpses of his fallen teammates. But with 10 seconds, this plant is late. An opportunity given. It's minimal.
Toxins ran out as well.
Plants in. Has to soak this one, Scuba. Not much, though. Nats, this would be the miracle your team would be praying for. Map 1 on the line. First dropped Kiko. It is poetic! 4 kills! Map 1 is NRG's!
Again, they read it so beautifully, Lauren. These hits come so fast. Wayne throws the paranoia out. NRG pounce on it. They know they have enough time and space ahead, and that's coming.
النهار الأول كان من اختيار تيم ليكويد فازوا في NRG.
Fantastic performance from NRG on map 1.
والله بدع.
That's gone away heavy there for Liquid. But for NRG, what a feeling, what a moment.
عاد الماب الجاي ما بأبيس وبيكون طحن من التيمين كلهم يبدعون فيه.
Abyss is coming up next. Don't go away.
بيجيكم إعلان إعلان يا عيال. وبنفتح تصويت الماب الثاني الآن.
But boys, listen to me, everyone, listen to me. The delay that's okay, diffuse. I don't like steal, okay? But we are dead nothing, boys. We are playing elimination game. Elimination. Why are we saving energy? For what, man? For what are we saving energy? For what? For the flight tomorrow or what? Play default. Boys, give your all, okay? Everything. I understand it's hard sometimes to find the energy, but find it. Find it. but enjoy. I don't want us to be dead, okay? Dom, the same to you. I understand Gnosis blow, but still try, okay? No excuses, boys, okay?
We've seen elsewhere, straying a little further into the quirk of the current meta. And for me, actually, I'm okay with the Sky here. The Sky, obviously, criticised, I believe it was Na'Vi that round one domestically in EMEA, but here, I'm actually okay with it. And Purpo seems to be very comfortable in being self-sufficient, which we know can be absolutely pivotal to Liquid's success.
So it will be NRG on the defending side, Team Liquid on the attack. Early contact made, and it's pacey. But keep in mind where the spike is. It's an early show of force.
NRG are reading this, though. With Mada's position.
Yeah, there's nothing behind it. Ooh, makes me nervous.
Always get scared.
بسم الله.
It's all about timing now.
التشكيلة قلت لكم بيطلعون هاربر، لكن جاء قاعد قال انت جايب هاربر. كذا وجهه يقول لي ترى. على العموم.
Nico's going to have a terrible surprise, but Mada could be the Reaper in this one. Liquid have no idea. Nat's none.
Oh, he's playing with his food.
Nasty.
And it's
That's
a
the spike. Mada breaking the back lines and limiting the chances. Kiko's there to fight with him too. It's not a solo endeavor anymore. And the map gets drawn in new lines now.
Liquid don't have a lot of time to recover here.
30 seconds. They got a lot to try and get through. The spawn wraps on the way, but Wayne, again, he's got the shorty. This is incredibly tough. Minipoo nabs the spike. He's out of there. Wayne putting up some work, and there's still a chance. 20 seconds, but he can't really stop.
No. He'll be able to get the plant here, though. And looking towards Purpo to try and secure this. There's not going to be a challenge coming back from out NRG, but...
ايه قاعد تشوف ناس تلعب أسترا.
And they're going to split here in the post.
Yeah, this is super sketchy.
Ooh.
And a blind tag, I think that is, as Purpo now will be the one to receive the 3 players. Hello, that's a freebie. Gets to fall away to a new angle. After everything looking like it was tilting in NRG's favor, there is a chance in this. Kiko working his way back through.
وين ابو
Smoke and a recon to play with.
Purpo now noted on the site. Smoke gonna go in. Purpo still keeping their eyes, but through the smoke he falls. Miniboo, no! In the middle of the open!
الله.
Caught asleep there.
بعدين عندي سؤال، بربو ليش ما شغل استا شوي وطلع فوق البوكس؟
Like it started and finished with Mada and that timing down middle.
Again, just getting into the back lines, being a nuisance once more. And again, it's Nats to be caught, and it's the spike dropped.
وعاين فيني وعاينه يعاين ونعاين بعضهن ولما يوم نعاين فيني عاينته.
It's just such an awkward recovery.
Come on!
Certainly something they have to be aware of. Mada
السلام ورحمة الله.
running away with the space once more. We already said he's done it time and time again here.
وش السالفة؟
Away with the space.
Curious
Yes.
space. Bug! Not the space I thought. Yeah, that's gone a bit
Yeah,
weird.
bug
I don't know really what's happened this round. I have to see that one back as Naps just gets his ghost to work up middle, takes out Ethan, and we're in a 3v4. And they've got the plant, and Miniboo's going to go for a wonder. Lovely flash to facilitate. Eco, the one to try and put some numbers back on their side, but Liquid have a very, very good shot at this.
Broken Kiko again.
We've been here before, haven't we? Brook's read this well, but he's still got to walk his way in. Okay.
It's both.
How are you getting both there? And they're pushed aside.
بالله قبلي.
So NRG, after what was a very turbulent start, actually get the round.
It's all right, nobody was watching. We definitely weren't actually in POV when it happened.
No, totally not.
Let's see the replay.
Yeah,
let's see the replay.
Let's watch that one.
Oh. The classic throw your hands up. Not my fault. Yeah, it's not.
Riots.
لا مو بق.
It's got to be a bug.
League Ops.
And then the smile that's like, nah, that's on me. That's on me, guys.
Might have done that myself. Is what it is.
الحمار أنا حسبه فعله برا.
Fortunately enough, NRG actually keep the round, which is the more surprising part after what felt like it was completely going to fall in Liquid's favor, but no. So Liquid on a way better buy now into the bonus. We're going to see the bonus is going to be very, very lacking in that firepower. So how do NRG want to make up for it? Because Purpo's on the hunt. He is a very direct player. So we're going to have a nice little head-to-head there. Going to be warded away, but early draw of attention and rotation in reaction.
Easy to note the buy here.
Oh,
NRG.
Way.
He had a bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
Will come through here for Liquid. Again, a tough retake now. Guardian, a Spectre for Brock, the heroes of the first 2 rounds here for...
Hello. Well, that's going to be relayed to Marder, but I don't know how he's going to get
unlucky
close
for Ethan, honestly.
Yeah.
Can't thread the needle on that shot.
I don't think Purpo's any the wiser yet. There's the look behind. Good stuff. Liquid keeping 5 up. And you want to see them keep 5 here. It's an expensive investment. And they are trying to hunt down Purpo. And that's 1 lost. So that's Vandal gone. The rest, again, it is a lot of money you want to be keeping. Wayne.
Pre-fire, that was classic.
I don't know what I'm seeing in this one. Madness. So Brock's gone down, that's fine. Kiko going to get one of the Vandals that was lost out of Purpo's hands. So they've accepted the outcome on this one, 2-1. Liquid get their first on the board.
You now see the purchase.
التصويت تقفل من زمان جدي.
An early progress for Nats Purpo towards their ultimates.
متقفل التصويت يا فهيم إذا جدي بس معلق عندكم.
Kiko and Brock doing the heavy lifting in those first 2 rounds. Op in hand for Marder.
الله يصلحكم بس. مقفل ما انتم ما علي ما
والله
انه مقفل الان مقفل والله.
So like 1-3-1 start. And they're going to get who's it posted down there.
Kiko initially, but yeah.
Cancelled. It's pacey from Liquid and it's very direct. They don't have many layers, excluding obviously Nats can be a bit separated, but NRG are in for the brawl on the side. It's Wayne and Purple to find that stability they needed, but a shot from Kiko keeps this very competitive.
TP back up here, and that's your smoke drop might get it, but Wayne bests him.
This gets tough for the operator though. I don't think he's going to really catch Wayne on this back. Okay, no, he does. Wayne just shows a pixel out of place and is caught. So Camo left alone on the site. I think they might be really understanding where Nats is in this, but he can still be effective a little bit further away.
Brock is just looking, backwards here. But no pressure coming towards Camo just yet.
This is hard to kind of slice the pie for Marder. There's Brock gonna spot out Camo now, but still that question mark of where the final player is. Camo. All right, that was a clean way to end it. Liquid gonna get their second now. Zana shows some real validity to this approach.
And this is crucial in terms of the harbor. It's cutting sightlines at a completely different angle in terms of hitting B. Makes it very awkward for somebody to commit towards an engagement ahead of the plant coming through. And Scoob actually does really well. You can see him considering completely giving up the site.
Oh, snappy work.
Great cleanup, yeah.
Nice. And again, I'd love to see a swing up from Camo. The guy has been really, really solid. We haven't seen the best of him, I think. Some of the other players taking a little bit of that limelight, which is fine, but...
They're not even close compared to what we saw in a couple of the series back in the MEA.
Liquid again, still very direct, still just focusing on these site takes. Seeker's going to be highly telling where NRG were trying to get to. Marder's position also going to be seen. Well, that Seeker's off and about, but still Marder, the only one really to be nearby. So Purpo, how long do you watch this? Yeah, quite a while now. So going to spot out Marder, that's one of the threats gone. It's the 4 players around the back. And Kiko the only one with a Guardian. So if you're Liquid, you just want to find 5 alive, keep building that economy up, get those ults going. Camo's 1 away. This is starting to look pretty solid.
I was going to say, Camo and Miniboo a chance here to really solidify Liquid's early momentum. Tough, really. I think NRG just looking to deny here. Try and police towards main, prevent anybody from finding further progress.
So how are we finding this composition so far? It feels very all in, it feels very direct. We haven't seen too much nuance to it yet, but it's working.
No, absolutely. I think it plays towards, like I said, it's a different variation Liquid have tried to do across the entire map pool, right? And building around Miniboo in particular, and Camo being the second layer to that. Like I said, I quite like the Sky. It opens up a lot of possibilities in getting a little weird on some of the site hits in terms of, obviously, Harbor's utility. Some of these defaults, some of these site XX. Repeatedly, and here obviously it's crucial to hunt Nats. Don't allow him to buy time in these post plants and just be a nuisance. You won't actually see Marder on the operator.
They've toyed with kind of leaving Purpo a little bit alone on this, so maybe not having full faith in pulling rotations until now. Starting to see that utility build up in the burst from Liquid, so they're investing heavily behind this. Now, does NRG have the capability to play clean retakes, or they catch in between? It's stunning shots from Kiko, and now some chip damage could become a problem. Camo's on 4 HP.
Just a little ahead of the flash here, the synergy. Not quite right now. Still causing issues. Will find Ethan.
They know there's two on the site though, but they bide their time. The plant comes in. NRG looking to try and get involved. Marder's teeing it up and allowing Brock to drop down. Nats divine intervention, it feels like, needed. Because now we've got Marder against Camo. Marder unsure, unawares, spots him. Marder, more machine than man at times. Gets his 1v1 and gets the defuse.
Just sensational. Talking about Marder's decision-making and being one of those duelists that can just turn the tides on a single round. Comes up clutch here for NRG. A Red Bull clutch nonetheless. Kiko, again, the flash just causing issues for Miniboo.
Wow. Wow.
But again, a ridiculous shot to catch him.
We got some aimers in the server today. The fact that Nat's got, I think, like 2 there randomly, like spraying it.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't even
احنا بنجري.
Nope. Okay, so the ult أهلاً وسهلاً. NRG. And obviously Liquid now not going to have those to hand. This resets a little bit of the balance. Oh, they're mid-walking. Are they looking to try and challenge Nats early? Ah, that was a... I don't want to say a lazy clear, but it certainly wasn't deep enough. But a quick trade at least will keep it 4v4, but then, okay, we've traded out.
Well, you killed one hold mid.
That checklist now,
and
Nats is the threat after this spike goes down. Kiko considering the TP.
Who's thinking about it? Is that back line now available? Miniboo with a shot in the dark, it feels like, to take away Scuba. And there it is. Kiko, in the meantime, does take the TP out of there. So, they're going to try and crunch this, but numbers do favor Team Liquid here. Plant's now in, player spotted, Miniboo beheaded. But does they read into where they saw him crossing towards? Now they will. A fight towards CT and a clean shot from Ethan. Unable to pressure him off this. And they know about Camo. Camo's been clean, not clean enough this time. Shot not there as Wayne left in the 1v3. Super clutch on map 1. But this is hard. Oh, that's nice. Another? He gets to reposition off this. He's trying to buy the time here. Try and divide them into manageable pieces. He's heard it. Wayne, you're going to need a belter of a shot. Kiko again. The start and end of things. I'm going to trade it out so Ethan can get that ult one step closer.
Beautiful stuff. Again, you take this trade against Liquid every day of the week if you can find Nats in this situation early on in the round. And this is before Liquid have even hit the site. Certainly a win condition for NRG in some of these faster early rounds. Kiko, 11-2 already here on a 4-3 scoreline.
Again, I've been very impressed with what Liquid are doing. Even though we're at a 4-3 now, NRG, I guess, yes, they are up and they found the latest solution to the problems. Liquid is still very much in this. We've seen a couple of clutches coming down one way or another.
Look at, NRG is 4 successful diffusers here. So Liquid certainly getting themselves into winnable positions, but I'm not sure really what the adjustment on their side would be. Again, you've got to question the possibilities in terms of this composition.
This time around, Nats is with the main bulk of the site hit. But look in between them. Ethan's found a gap to play into and takes away Purpo. Slips back behind the walls as NRG fully prepared. He's soaking this hit proactively this time. Not even going to be playing for retakes. They are standing their ground. Up above, they catch Wayne. Beautiful from Scuba. He fancied a bit more there as well. Got to be composed. Ooh, and Nats. Yeah, maybe thought about now. And look at Marder. Yeah. The second that you pull Nats to the main pack, he starts working.
Everybody pretty healthy except for Scuba on the side of NRG. Still got a spike, so recoverable for sure, but Camo down at 42. Doesn't feel feasible Unless Nats can really pop off here.
And I love the discipline we're seeing from NRG, though. The amount of respect they are leaving over here. Marder's not overextending. For one, he's holding spawn. You've got these three playing stacked up, brought to shouldering middle. It's a 5v2. The amount of rounds we've seen this tournament being turned in situations that shouldn't have play because people are overstepping, overplaying. I like seeing this. I like seeing discipline.
18 seconds, though. I don't think they're even going to make an attempt here with where Camo's positioned.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Call it the Astralis, Reddit. I don't really care. It is lovely to be seeing NRG making Liquid having to work Camo. It doesn't feel pretty to be sat here now, does it? But just trying to play his life. All right, fair play. Marder's out of there. But Kiko? Ah, there we go. Okay, so keeps the gun. All good. 5-3, though. And I do feel that NRG have expected that adjustment, and they've also played it quite well.
Kind of playing Scuba's game here, getting in and amongst all this utility.
Yep.
Another freebie found. Again, even so, when the utils invested here, Miniboo's not on site quick enough. Again, whether or not they kind of hesitate once the smokes go up. Certainly curious to see if the timing can get cleaned up a little bit. Tighter for Liquid. Two Guardians in the buy here. Again, contacting. We saw this on Breeze. Again, just punished Ethan to find one Scuba, to find a second. Both duelists gone.
That just removes so much punch potential from this. Now, going to try and at least put Wayne in a deeper position. But NRG just starting to really get their finger on the pulse of this tempo.
Spike planted.
And the pit to almost deny further progress from Liquid. Slipping towards spawn. It's a weird one for sure, but creates some awkward angles for NRG.
البت غريب اذا ذكي سكوبا بيسوي سبام هنا.
Found a little bit of a pocket, right? It's not much.
والله مرة الانجل كومن.
Waiting, man. He can let the others kind of play from
بالضبط.
top. I don't know if a pixel showed or if it was just
لا كومن انجل اللعنة ونتكلم ببروسين.
are putting on a real masterclass here, and we're going to see the block. Yeah, I think we are. They've got that down to everything is going right. NRG, once they find the solution, they don't let it go.
Why 3 smokes? كيف 3 smokes? 2 smoke in each team.
Wait for NRG to do something. Nobody really applying much pressure, and sure, the pit does prevent a lot of that from happening, but
again, even here, man, it just feels a bit. I'm a bit worried when I'm seeing Miniboo sat on 1-7, right? I'm starting to see a couple of issues here starting to compound. I'm seeing a couple of problems. I'd love to see Liquid adjust, but the thing is that they've already burnt their timeout, right? At least one of them. I don't think you want to burn a second, but at this point, I need you to kind of find an answer back.
Very shallow dog here from Purpo. Maybe anticipating a little push out from NRG. Nats again towards bottom mid. Will be identified here. Just the 2 rifles.
Where is the 3 fucking controller? Where? والله ما ادري. عبد الله تكفى تكلم عربي.
A rifle. I mean, Nats has nothing left in the back.
ما فهمتك.
Behind this. A little desperate here in round 10.
Family friendly صح نسيت.
When you look at those new comps coming into play, it's like, okay, how much depth do they have with it? When they hit a brick wall, have they been able to get the reps in to feel it? So 3-2 split towards the A site, shouldered for now by Brock. Okay. He's already going to fall back a touch. Let the Seekers go through. Miniboo the one to try and take the space away. Falls in towards site, but Ethan's already taken down. That's good from Marder. And Miniboo just not having enough kind of punch.
How did that start to that?
How is Kiko here still as well?
شباب
Kiko.
شباب واحد في السايت.
Kiko might be the downfall of Liquid. Waiting patiently, plays it perfectly.
شو الفكرة من 3 كنترولر؟ لأن 3 زائد 3 يساوي 6. 6 زائد 2 يساوي 8. 8 تقسيم 3.
This is to obviously separate
2
Liquid, but
4 1.5 فتضربها بيورو وسكاي وتشامبر بطولة.
I almost want another timeout.
فهمت؟
I'm just
بس
feeling like the wind
تابع
is just
انبسط.
out of their sails right now. Nothing feels like it's
توني
working.
استوعب 3 سموكر.
And
ايوه
NRG coming alive in this.
طيب بشكل عام اسال ليش ما في 60 سموك. اسال 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 اللي سالت ليه. ما هو بدي اضافعه.
This is direct again. Straight in we go. A disconnected Nats. I mean, it becomes too predictable. So you're banking on the 4 on the site, right? This is what you were really banking on here. Plant still not in yet. Wayne not feeling comfortable enough. Great stall as well from the Teo utility coming in. And they're chopping at the bit. They want to try and do something, but Brock behind it is beautiful.
يا اخي تقدر وفادل.
Liquid look flat here, Mike, and I'm worried that they are running.
وذاك
Camo gives them maybe a bit of safety on CT. But Marder's behind him. Of course he is. Where else would he be? This time overextends. He's getting a little greedy on it. Maybe smelling blood in the water. This plant becomes such a problem.
طيب راح تنزل بلانت الحين.
Awkward to try and stabilize here. Finally, to be able to get the plant in, but HP advantage here for NRG. Camo's got one.
They've got a 1v1. Wayne down low, but he has been so clutch. The backbone to
يا
someone
حمار
around to
الفايبر اللي
map one.
ذبحه.
Scuba surely feeling confident.
Plenty of time to work with, but Wayne actually.
I liked what he was thinking about then. I guess the plant maybe just not favourable enough for it. And Scuba's patience may just pay dividends. Clearing the backside, Wayne waiting. Deeper on the corner, he's got him. Liquid, a breath of fresh air. It feels like the first time we're seeing a bit of a breath coming through for them. They've been choked out in so many of these rounds, but getting up to 4 gives them a chance.
And they needed this as well. In terms of the finances, a couple of these situations though, Liquid just ever so slightly off in terms of the timing. Again, struggle massively to get the plant down on this first wave, but
Good job. Good job.
Finally stick the landing here. A response found after 5 posted by NRG.
That's got to feel like they've made something possible here. And it could be crushed in a second, but I think that was like a 2v4, 2v5 Marder. Yeah, overconfidence, over-peaking.
Yeah, the counter to basically them hunting Nats here is to send 4 into mid.
I like this, so that means they're starting to get an understanding of what NRG were doing. This is a really positive sign for any Liquid fans out there and the team themselves.
Roles to work with here for Liquid. Now we'll look to adjust towards the B side. Scuba again a chance to find something.
I'm worried though, Ethan's here. Gonna get stunned up and hunted down, that's great. Miniboo on the does get traded out by Scuba, so there's not complete security. A 3v4 in, and Scuba's getting close. Scuba,
well, they're gonna have no idea.
He's not meant to be here, Scuba! A terrible surprise. Does Camo want to get in? You can see the temptation. He's just gonna hold his line for now. But there's problems elsewhere. They can tap the spike, they can start this one. Camo, brilliant! Just doing what he needs to, but it's down to a 1v1. Show me what you can do here. An icon for the ages, sure, but Scuba's got you dead to rights. He's up. He's standing, and NRG closing out a key round.
That has to check this as well. NRG will secure an 8-4 half. I'm with you, Liquid, looking a little linear here. NRG seem to have the recipe to deal with it.
Could be the recipe for disaster. Liquid now facing a 4-8 scoreline. Map 1 did not go that way. So now map 2, they have to turn up on, or it's going home time.
On Abyss, because I'm just worried about the comp now. In terms of the defense, again, Harper's great at clearing this space, right, and making very proactive plays, but you don't kind of prioritize that towards sight or potentially playing towards retake, it can really fall short. See questions around Miniboo's start to rise when he's sitting at 3-10. Camo stepping up to the plate now after a slower map 1, but we'd see both of them firing on all cylinders. That's where Liquid's success has come from.
You're right. That's where you should be pinning your faith to if you're a Liquid fan, that happens. For now, NRG get to take their time across the map. And Scuba, for now, is in a very powerful position. Camo wanting information and finding maybe a little too much.
We'll be able to reset behind that now. NRG looking to pick up the pace towards A. Marduk looking to lead the... actually calling the cancel here. It's a great read on the rotation as well.
Yeah, they're just taking the long way around, and Liquid just going to have to keep rotating back and forth.
And then back over towards B.
Yeah. So far away, though. Got what? I think Wayne and Spawn, basically, and that's...
أنا بس ولا أنتم بعد؟
you're going to get, unless Marder falls off the map. That is going to be probably the cleanest side take you'll see.
Be Liquid here in a 4v5 for the retake.
On
Scuba, yeah, still lurking in mid. Might just catch.
حركت السلك أول مرة تصير لي.
If he shoulders.
Oh, you might have just heard those steps.
Well, yeah, definitely heard that.
أنتم بتسمعوني من سماعة؟
That's
السؤال أنا. أوكي خلاص ولا شيء. راح أجاوب.
And now it's a 5v2. Wayne's a formality when Marder lands shots like that. It's the first nail in the coffin, Mike. And it's a big hitter.
A flawless pistol round.
And they took their time, man. Yep. Marder's halfway to his ult.
Both orbs pay off massively for NRG at the start of the second half.
Come on! Good call, Adam. Good call.
I'm worried now. Very worried for Liquid. They're going to be up against any investment, but it's just not going to be enough rounds. There's no margin for error.
Okay, 2 rifle, 1 submachine.
Just get out of there. It is you against the entirety of NRG. And they are going to give it up.
قبل البانت يا زق.
Very unhappy with
that. I mean, you don't want to give Marder any more progress. It's just
أغبياء. على طول.
You come in here, you're
أعطاهم بلانت الغبي ذا وش اسمه.
1 round to prevent conceding series point. Yes, I know we're at 10-4 here, but...
And that's ticket home.
Yeah.
بعد الجيم على حسب راحت ماب ثالث ولا انتهت 2-0. بعد الجيم ب 20 دقيقة يبدأ الجيم على طول اللي بعده.
The smaller the margin gets, and NRG are playing a very good game. And it's not just off the back of Marder, it's everyone. Kiko having an excellent series. Scuba, safe pair of hands. And Liquid's kind of stars not shining so bright today.
A shout from A, though. On the other side here, NRG going to try and plant the seed towards the B site.
Scuba's been solid at his positioning, though. I wonder when he hears this, but for now, NRG's focus is getting Marder into these positions, but they're cancelling.
Whoa!
Now looking to catch somebody in transition. That might be the green light for Liquid to apply pressure towards B, but it's just Marder hanging around here. This is selling the fake.
Marder should be dead, though. Marder should have already been dead, but it's Purpo who's gone down. Finally, they clear Marder.
Look at the minimap.
But you're right, NRG have the complete keys to the castle on the A site.
طبقوا الماب عشان ما يعطونهم ultimate orb، ما يعطونهم كلات.
Paranoia, plenty of tools here for NRG to capitalize on this space. Kiko's going even further.
He's heard all this too. That's told to his teammates to get ready, prepare yourselves, buy some time, stall it out, I'm on the way. But he's still pretty far away. And whether or not he can get back there in time is yet to be seen, as Liquid's focus is getting towards the site, clearing it out somehow. Miniboo's cleared back site, sees nothing, and Kiko's been checked. The flank now no longer as potent. They can start working on that defuse. So the rest of NRG better be ready on this one. Halfway already achieved, but Ethan finding both players.
Wow.
For the captain in control. Of course he gets all 4.
The fearless leader for NRG delivering here.
Ethan ذبح 4. سوى الجيل ملعون جدف. فيك جبار.
Hell, they might be 6 feet under at this point, Mike. I'm seeing Liquid starting to really just run on fumes. And they're being walked across this map the whole way.
أنا أتمنى تيم ليكويد يفوز بس قلتها لكم. أنا أرجي يفوز بس قلت 2-1.
Lots and lots to consider here for Liquid.
I am so impressed with this form. And at 11-4. It's hard to find fault in what NRG are doing. Liquid, it's now or never. You gotta make it work when it counts. This counts more than most.
It's just heartbreaking to potentially see them fold on a map 2 again. Got to make this buy work here. 2 Bulldogs, 2 Guardians. It's only Camo with a full rifle. NRG will slow down the early round, anticipating Liquid reverting back to that all-out aggression we've seen them rely on time and time again.
فرسوا
Minibu still.
ما يبغون يلعبون على البوينت 12.
Ethan won't
طبعا.
spot anybody. So no confirmation here at least, and Liquid as 4 might
ما انتبهت
explore.
احسبها 10. اوكي دام 11 طبيعي الفوز. الراوند ذا الله العظيم
Again, just look.
يبغون كمباك مستحيل الله يعينهم.
Dare I say it, if they plant B here, save.
Yeah. Yeah, what else are you going to do? I mean, Camo's not even got a shield.
And it hurts me to say that.
كريد.
It hurts me to say
يا
that.
اخي ايثن سابق ناتس الحق ينقال والله. الجيم هذا ايثن سابق ناتس 100 سنة
and
قدام.
it is not by a small amount. Marder can fall back. Does he get away? Oh, he does get away in time as well. Not even a real threat on that front. But it looks like they're still up for the fight on this, but the site is going to be really hard to take.
Well, now Liquid are here early enough, right?
Marder though, ready,
Doesn't matter.
stands and takes away Purpo, removing
شوف
the
لدرجة
punch
إن ما
Kiko
دخل
on the
سايت اوريدي.
It feels almost unfair. Nat's desperately trying, but 1 is not enough. As Wayne, your last hope here to deny 12. And he needs to find 3. He needs to defuse. The list gets longer, the closer he gets. And that smoke just faded. And I think so might have his chances now. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 up above. Wayne, can you clutch it up one more time? Not at all. 12 rounds for NRG. This feels too simple. Feels too easy. And they are taking it in their stride.
الماب من طرف واحد. بريز كان احمس.
With some of the positives we've seen out of this Liquid roster.
متعونا راوندين لكن
across kickoff. Unfortunately here that international
NRG يخوف ذا الماب.
just not translating. 4 Guardians.
One more
Camo
round
again.
بس بالاسباني يعني.
No shield, opting for a rifle.
They're on the ropes, Mike. Barely breathing, desperately trying to get something started. Gonna try and pick a fight with Marder, and they're gonna find their man. Okay, that is a huge start here. But the reaction from NRG is then to pressure mid.
That's already tagged up as well. Kiko's found Minibu.
Oh no, they can't really back away. This is going to be so difficult. Again, it's on Wayne and Purpo now.
الديفولت حقهم مميت. الديفولت حقهم مميت.
Everything
شوف بروك وين.
for NRG, even at a loss of Marder here.
Look at the beat. Oh, okay, Camo did take that TP.
I'm just so scared that Brook's been able to break the
كيف يقرا اللعب؟
slip through a player here. Nat's none the wiser, and patience being Brook's virtue. He will wait before he strikes.
Oh my God.
And there's more
Might even catch some
coming.
rotation.
There's more coming, and Brook breaking them into pieces.
Magical from Brook.
He pulled that one out of the hat. It's Camo now, who's just watched the massacre happen and could do nothing about
شوف وجه
it.
كامو.
No shield,
شفت النفس اللي
no
خذاه؟
teammates.
نفس.
On the right side of the map.
30 seconds.
Camo
انتهيت.
now would be the time to be the hero of the hour.
انتهيت.
Oh my
God,
God.
you can't get away from it. NRG, a cut above the rest. 13 to 4. This team is the real damn deal.
جي جي هارد لك تيم ليكويد تأهلوا وخسروا 2-0 2-1 2-1 خسروا جيمين فازوا جيم طلعوا برا البطولة ما قصروا الشيء الكويس اللي سووه انهم فازوا على فناتك وما خلوهم يتأهلون الحمد لله بس الصدق فناتك كان بيسوي جو في البطولة ألف مبروك بنسلم التصويت
Yeah, that is going to be a sour loss for sure. Knowing how close it was on that one, but the depth of NRG being such a factor in my mind. Their capability pushed Liquid to the limits. Let's be honest, there are no easy games here at Masters Santiago. You earn
بيرجعون
what
اقوى
you
بيرجعون
get.
اقوى
And today,
معهم
Liquid
ماسترز